It's Maryam's making magic. Maryam's making magic.
Welcome back to another episode of Maryam's Making Magic. Boing! Okay, so for today's episode, we are going to be making some sweet tarts, which is one of my favorite desserts. Now, we're going to be doing a chocolate mousse tart, and this is going to be our chocolate powder with our heavy whipping cream. So a little bit of vanilla. We're also going to be doing a mixed fruit tart. So these are some frozen strawberries and frozen blueberries. And the base for that is going to be cream cheese base. And so we're also going to be doing a lemon tart. Now, per How to Eat to Live, page 10 and 11. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad states that Master Prophet Muhammad taught him pastries and cakes, the kind made with crust of white flour and sweetened with white sugar, so sweet you can still taste them the next day, are not good for our stomachs. No. I added the no. All this hastens you to the graveyard sooner than you would like to go. We should eat fruit and fruit pies. I love that little blackberry pie, huckleberry, as we call it in the South. But do not make it with white sugar or crust of white flour. Use brown sugar and whole wheat flour for your pie and cobbler crust. Alhamdulillah. With that being said, I have on the table, it's actually not on the table. Let me manifest it. This is my powdered sugar. I make this powdered sugar out of raw sugar and a little cornstarch. Powdered sugar that you buy in the store is most definitely made out of white sugar, and it will kill you. Why do you need powdered sugar? A lot of desserts, not a lot, but certain desserts call for powdered sugar, and it's best made with powdered sugar. So you should make your raw sugar at home. Things such as buttercream for your cakes, anything that has to be whipped. You don't want those sugar granules to be in that product, and raw sugar has huge granules. My tart crust is made with a little bit, 3/4 cup. That's what it was. You guys know how I am with measuring. It's seldom. But I used about 3/4 cup of whole wheat flour and about a cup or so of unbleached white flour. Granted, it does have the name of white on it. You know what? I'm gonna put a little bit of science in here. What makes white flour, if it's unbleached white? I should know this. So here that information is for both of our sakes.
In flour.
Endosperm, the largest part of the kernel, 85%. The bran, the outer layer of the kernel, is 13%. And the germ, new plant part of the seed, is 2%. Whole wheat flour consists of all three parts of the kernel. Due to the fatty acids in the germ, it oxidizes when it's ground and gives the flour a short shelf life, about a year contingent on the storage climate. Unbleached white flour consists only of endosperm, typically aged to allow pigments in the flour to oxidize, which whitens the flour color. This quote-unquote improves the flour baking process, which can take several months. Bleached white flour isn't aged. It is bleached and treated with a maturing agent. Chlorine gas is used for both bleaching as well as to weaken the gluten development in the flour when turned into dough. Do not consume. Let us be found striving to apply what Master Prophet Muhammad gave to us and in the way he directed for us to consume it in all aspects of life. Now our brains are strong and ready to submit to truth. Order your copy of How to Eat to Live at store.finalcall.com. There we go. We learn something new every day. So, granted, this recipe does have about 1 cup of unbleached flour for my tart base. Now, where's that tart? It's in here. Already made that. You can see that in just a moment. And this is, like I said, that's the flour along with about a cup or so of, that's another reason why I had the powdered sugar, because I like for the tart is almost like shortbread. So you're gonna need some powdered sugar for that. and some water and butter. So let's get this gravy train going. I'm always so satisfied with myself when I do that.